This is Rockin' Steph, and we're gonna do another pickups video or monthly pickups video. Actually, there's not too many pickups this month, but there's a lot of good ones, if that makes sense. Like, there's a lot of vinyl in here. There's like 9 pieces. Excuse me. Maybe 8 or 9 pieces of vinyl and a couple CDs. So really not too much as far as quantity goes, but as far as quality goes, it's good. So as far as what I picked up. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and set this down here. I don't have a tripod or anything, so let's just make do with what we have here. I think that's good. So we'll start with CDs. Let's see, I guess we'll start with this one. This one's nothing special. It's just Wilson Phillips. It has their classic Hold On it. Also Release Me, Impulsive, Next to You, You're in Love, Over and Over, Reason to Believe, Oh You're Gold, or Ooh You're Gold? Okay, that's weird. Eyes Like Twins, and The Dream Is Still Alive. So I don't recognize any of those other songs. I know I'm such a mainstream person, but or I listen to most of the mainstreams, but I'm trying to start to what's the word, like, I don't know. I'm trying to start to listen to the other stuff that maybe wasn't as mainstream, but it's still good. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't necessarily have to come on the radio in order for me to listen to it. That's what I'm trying to achieve as a goal, So yeah, there's that one, Wilson Phillips. I guess that's their debut album, because it's definitely their self-titled album. And then the next one, we have a really good CD. It has like 15,000 songs on it. Not really. There's looks like 28 tracks. And it is The Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy, and the Infinite Sadness. I was talking to my dad about this earlier, like a couple days ago. And it turns out, here, let me show this to you too. This this CD is, in his opinion, probably one of the best ones that they released. I can't remember if he said that it was his favorite one or if it was, just one of the best ones that they released. To be honest, I'm not really a huge Smashing Pumpkins fan. I know a couple of their songs that I know by name. Like on here, I know 1979, which again, mainstream. But at the same time, Dad says that it's one of those bands that I probably know a lot of their songs. I just don't know them by name, and I don't know that they're Smashing Pumpkins. So that's cool. I have to pop that in sometime because, like I said, there's like a million tracks on there. So okay, let's get into vinyl. I didn't pick up any cassettes. I'm starting to skimp out on the cassettes. Not to mention, this whole virus thing's going on. I haven't been able to go to any thrift stores. Not that that would be a really safe option to do in the first place. So, we got here a ton of vinyl. First one up is the first one I received. I went out and spent, first I spent like maybe $20 on, $25 on 2 different pieces of vinyl. So I was like, okay, cool, that would be cool. And then I went out and spent over $100 on more vinyl. So it was like round 1 and round 2. Excuse me, my voice is failing me today. But first of all, we have this is the worst conditioned vinyl I've ever bought, really. And I didn't know it was going to be this bad. I actually taped it. But this is Boston's, I think this is their first album. 1976. Has a lot of good ones on here. More Than a Feeling, Peace of Mind, Foreplay, Long Time. I'll just go through them all. That's on side 1. Side 2 is Rock and Roll Band, Smokin', Hitch a Ride, Something About You, Let Me Take You Home Tonight. Boston I really like. And I know I've said this before about other songs, but it being on GTA 5 made me like it more, or maybe it made me realize that I liked it a lot, just because it came on the radio in GTA 5. I'm pretty sure that was Peace of Mind, and I'm pretty sure that's probably my favorite Boston song as of right now. But yeah, Boston. Self-titled album. We also have Cyndi Lauper's first, hit. I'm not sure if she had more. I know she was in a band that was called Blue Angel before this, but that was a flop. But this is her first record, or her first album as a solo artist, and that's really what she's known for, is being a solo artist. She's so unusual, and I love this album to death. It's like one of those things, like, I would never probably get rid of this album. I never really claimed or want to get rid of any of these. I would probably get rid of Boston if I found the same exact one, better condition. This one's in pretty good condition. There's a little bit of, their edges are a little fluffy, or whatever you call them. They're kind of graded off, but even if I found another one that was in better condition, I'd still probably keep this one. Just because I love Cyndi Lauper so much. She's such a great person. But yeah, on here is side 1, Money Changes Everything. Girls Just Want to Have Fun. When You Were Mine. Time After Time. She Bop. All Through the Night. Witness. I'll Kiss You. He's So Unusual. And Yeah, Yeah. Yeah, I could put on this. Her vocal, I'm sure everybody here knows Cyndi Lauper, but like her vocals are just so unique, even for at the time. And I just like it a lot. Then we also have, this is the next one that came in the mail, Foreigner. This is the first one that came in the mail out of the second round of vinyls I bought. The one that I spent over $100 on. So Foreigner, this is their 4th album, which is why they called it 4. I really like this. The kind of, you usually see this kind of thing in military movies or when it's on the projector and stuff. We have side 1, Nightlife, Jukebox Hero, Break It Up, Waiting for a Girl Like You, which is really good. Luann. Side 2, Urgent, I'm Gonna Win, Woman in Black, Girl on the Moon, Don't Let Go. This is debatably one of my favorite Foreigner albums. There's a couple of them. I do like the one that, obviously, everybody knows, that the one Foreigner song, other than Hot Blooded and Jukebox Heroes. They know, well, Double Vision. They know a lot of Foreigner songs, never mind. But everybody knows, obviously I don't know because I'm drawing a blank right now. Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, I'll just skip by that then. Skip by that though, it'll probably come to me later when I end this video. We also have the second vinyl that came. Actually, 2 vinyls came at the same time when I got this. This is Bryan Adams. I love, love, love Bryan Adams. He'll be opening, the plan is for him to be opening for Bon Jovi in July, I think. And that was the plan. This coronavirus might ruin that, but oh well. But yeah, I like this album. This is one of my favorite albums by Bryan Adams. It's Reckless. It's side 1. One Night Love Affair. She's Only Happy When She's Dancing. Run to You. Heaven. Somebody. I love Heaven. I mean, the song Heaven. I love Heaven Up There too. Not that I know what it's like, but side 2, Summer of '69. Again, I love that song. Kids Wanna Rock. It's Only Love. Love Gone. And Love Gone's a really good one too. It's Only Love is good too. Ain't Gonna Cry. I'm not sure if I remember what that one sounds like. But I really like this album. Obviously, I got it, so that's why it's because I like it. That's why I got it. And then also on the same day, this Toto album came. This is their... I should be mentioning years here. Boston, 1976. Cyndi Lauper, 1983. Foreigner, I'm pretty sure that one's from... I don't remember. 1981, I think. And Bryan Adams, this one's from 1984. We'll say that. Child's Anthem, or what am I saying? This is Toto's self-titled album. It's not their first one, but it's still a good one, and it's from 1978, CBS Records, I guess. I don't know. Or Columbia, I don't know. I don't know a lot about vinyl. I just know that it plays music, and it's old, and I like it. This one has on it, I don't know, it doesn't say side 1 and side 2 on here, but it says Child's Anthem, I'll Supply the Love, Georgie Porgy, Manuela Run, yeah, okay, You Are the Flower, Girl Goodbye, Goodbye Girl, Taking It Back, Rockmaker, Hold the Line, which is why I got it, and Angela. And I really like this art style. I like the cover art to almost all of the Toto records or albums, especially back in the day. Like, I like the sword going through the rings and whatnot. So, yeah. Going forward, we get some really heavy hitters here. We got Van Halen. It looks like somebody put their name on here. I don't know why. But anyway, unless that's just the cover art. But anyway, this is 1984 Van Halen, and obviously it came out in 1984. We all should know this album pretty well. It doesn't say on the back of it what it has on it, but I don't think I have to, because it's a very good album. I have the CD, but I wanted the vinyl, so I got it. And I know it has Jump, Hot for Teacher, you know, all that good stuff on it. So there. And then we have another heavy hitter here, Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet. Again, this one's not that in great condition, but oh well. It's 1986, Polygram Records. I really like this album too. Probably another one of my favorites. It has on side 1, Let It Rock, You Give Love a Bad Name, Living on a Prayer, Social Disease, Wanted Dead or Alive. Side 2, Raise Your Hands, which I really like that song. Mostly because it was in Spaceballs, which I love that movie. Without Love, I'd Die for You, Never Say Goodbye, and Wild in the Streets. So I really like that one too. I didn't know Slippery When Wet. This might be kind of dumb of me to not know, but I didn't know Slippery When Wet was like an actual road sign. I've probably seen it before and just didn't think anything of it. So when I looked up Slippery When Wet and didn't put in Bon Jovi, it came up with a bunch of signs, and I was like, oh, that's funny. They probably got that from Bon Jovi. No, Bon Jovi got that from the sign. Anyway, I'm dumb. Anyway, and then our last one is AC/DC, Back in Black. This just came in yesterday. So basically this whole month I've been waiting on vinyl. That's like those are like the key moments of it's like the highlight of this month was just waiting for vinyl. So we got Back in Black. And this is 1980. And we have Back in Black, Hell's Bells, Shoots a Thrill, Giving the Dog a Bone, What Do You Do for Money, Honey, Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution, Let Me Put My Love Into You, You Shook Me All Night Long. Yeah, okay. Shake a Leg, Have a Drink on Me. I love this. I was either going to get this one or the Who Made Who record, which I'm not sure. I should know this, but I don't. I'm not sure if that was strictly for Maximum Overdrive, or if that was actually like an album and then they made a variation of it for the movie Maximum Overdrive. I like the movie Maximum Overdrive. I have been watching it since I was little, and which I probably shouldn't have, but I did. And it's a very tame, scary movie. I think it's very funny that that's the only one that Stephen King actually directed. All the other ones were directed by somebody else, but are just based off of his movies, or off of his books. That one he actually directed himself, and he hated it, and he said he'll never direct again. So I think that's kind of funny. It's a bummer, but it's funny. But that movie was a failure. It only made like $7 million, and they spent like $10 million on it. But anyway, that's it. Oh, and by the way, I'll mention this real quick. I forgot to mention this earlier. That eBay seller, I'm sure they're not the only one that does this, but they printed out a message for me. It said, "Thank you for your purchase. We look forward to doing business with you again on eBay." And that was for the 1984 album of Van Halen. It looks like Dennis McBride was the person that sold it to me from Menifee, California. Yay. So I'm not going to put all that stuff on there, but yep. Thank you, Dennis. I really appreciate it. You were a great eBay seller. But that's it. Hopefully this didn't go too long. I'm going to go put this in my vinyl collection, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.